Looks like, again, the news has not changed yet. When you kill a guy, you can steal their head and use it yourself. Fight other aliens in arenas with your own deck of heads. That's weird.
Connecting to Comstar contract database.
Okay, so now we're down to Gravenhague as the only mission. Okay. So it looks like we have to accept this one. I'm still going to save and just do a pre-mission save.
Select game. Game. Save. Connecting to Comstar contract database.
Okay. Super quirky and fun, but I have yet to get it to run on a modern PC. I usually try once a year to find a way. If it's like Windows 95 or 98, you might need to use a Windows 98 emulator, which they do exist. It's possible to run Windows 98 on DOSBox X. It's a version of DOSBox called DOSBox X. Like an alternate... Like, I guess DOSBox is open source, and there's a version called DOSBox X. You can install Windows 98 on that, and I've heard that runs pretty well. There's PCM. Just 4 letters, PCEM. That emulates a Windows 98 machine with like a Voodoo graphics card and you know, just what you'd expect out of it, like a Windows 98 machine, like 64 or 128 megs of RAM, something like that, an Intel 166 megahertz processor or 200 megahertz or around there you could do. You know, basically the technology of Windows 98. So yeah, if you look into PCEM, that might be a solution. Okay, so we got to accept the Gravenhague mission.
Accessing personnel.
I could buy an Atlas if I sell some stuff here. But having 3 solid mechs like this is pretty good right now. I think. Let's do some weapon groupings. Took some damage, but nothing too crazy. I think we're getting close to the clan part of the game, but not quite. I think this mission we're still dealing with the inner sphere. I just wanted to check one more thing. They only ever sell 5 tons of LRM 20s. I need to make some money now. Let me save over the last one.
Select game.
Or actually, we'll make a new one.
Game save.
Alright, I can use both of my lance mates in this mission. Alright, let's see. We're working for the Draconis Combine, again, the fascist dictators. Water is extremely valuable on Gravenhague, a desert planet, and the tiny township of Devonshire has one of the few existing water stores. The Dread Legion has been relying on these million-liter tanks, so you must take control of them. Do not allow the water tanks to be destroyed. You will be relying on that water as well. The Devonshire Defense Forces have agreed to remain neutral, as long as you do not fire on the town. Capture all the tanks, and we'll give you a 300,000 C-bill bonus. Okay. Capture at least 50% of the water tanks at Nav Alpha intact. Destroy all enemy mechs and do not attack the town. Okay.
Your target. Secure at least half of these water tanks.
I really want to get all of them and get that big bonus. Great. I've signed on with somebody who's already admitted that he doesn't pay his bills. There's no way the Dread Legion would have pulled this unless Fukuzawa cheated them. It's bad for business. They sure don't have another reason for wanting this rock. I guess Gravenhague used to be tropical, but it shifted orbits much closer to the sun, and the seas boiled away, leaving desert. We're nearing Devonshire, where we've heard there are significant water stores, enough for the Dread Legion to operate on Gravenhague for at least a year. I did a recon run early this morning and saw at least 2 Dread Legion mechs in the town and a few tanks. Probably local militia units. The tanks looked pretty heavy, maybe 60 to 70 tons each. No doubt the reason why Devonshire has so much water. Devonshire has agreed to remain neutral in the battle, so we don't have to worry about the tanks, unless, of course, we happen to do any damage to the town. If we do, the mayor of Devonshire, he looks more like a pirate or a soldier than the civilian mayor, has promised to kick our butts all the way back to Luthien. Chu-Ai Sims is afraid that the Dread Legion will destroy the water stores. If it becomes obvious, we will capture them. Okay?
Select game. Game save.
Let's try it out. The Hunchback has an AC-20, which absolutely
Reactor
destroys
online.
Max
Sensors
quickly.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay. Let's get to max speed for Nav Point Alpha.
It's going down.
Okay. Let's get my lance mates on these guys right away.
As good as dead, sir.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes.
Alright, you can take him now. Where is that hunchback? There he is. Can I hit him before he starts up?
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yes. It's going down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Enemy down.
Alright,
It's as good as dead, sir.
okay. Alright, where's that catapult?
Enemy mech destroyed.
Enemy down.
Okay.
It's as good as dead, sir.
Mission successful. Enemy mech destroyed.
We got them all.
Yes. Enemy
Okay.
down.
Nice. Looks like we got them all that time. Hey, we captured all of the tanks. Awesome. That means I make the most money I could make. And we got a salvaged hunchback. That's incredible. Alright, this mission is already amazing. You successfully gained control of the hemisphere's largest water stores. I congratulate you on all your skill and speed. It is only a matter of time before we crush the Dread Legion and send a message to any mercenary who would betray us. Already the Legion has acted, moving their troops towards landing zones and preparing for pickup by their dropships. As we control the water, the Dread Legion must fight us for it or flee from Gravenhague. The people of Devonshire have agreed to assist us so long as we protect their buildings and their water stores. So I got 1 million sea bills and 50,000, plus the hunchback. Sometimes there's more stuff salvaged, but it cuts it off at the bottom. Alright, on the tiny world of Gravenhague, Draconis Combine is successful today in his first offensive against the Dread Legion. After a short firefight, Combine mechs and their mercenary support moved in and captured the only significant water stores on the Northern Hemisphere. This quick and unexpected attack by the Combine appears to have caught the Dread Legion off guard, as the bulk of their forces were awaiting an attack at their forward base 400 kilometers away. Dread Legion troops appear to be in full retreat now, aware that they cannot survive more than a few days without additional water. Dread Legion dropships and Draconis aerospace fighters have fought frequent skirmishes in low orbit around Gravenhague as the Dread Legion dropships prepare to land in one of the planet's many evaporated oceans. The Dread Legion's attack on Gravenhague and their sudden departure remain a mystery to those who know Colonel Daniel Brenner, the leader of the Dread Legion. Colonel Brenner, once nicknamed the Jungle Tiger by House Liao for his courageous strikes behind enemy lines, is a highly respected warrior and businessman. The Legion's attack on a poorly populated world with few resources and their sudden evacuation without a significant battle do not reflect Brenner's usual astute strategies, and have led some to believe that the 42-year-old Brenner may no longer be in control of his faculties. Okay. Alright, now it's time to do the repairs. Oh, I should have bought PPCs. Now I'm missing one. Oh, crap. Hunchback is missing an arm, but he's got everything else. Get that AC-20. My gosh, that thing takes up all the space. It's got an autocannon 20 and 3 lasers. Alright, this dragon took not much damage. And the bombardier. Not much damage. Okay, that was a nice profitable mission. Now I'm down to 2 PPCs, but otherwise my mech is still pretty powerful. Alright, now that we control the water, the Dread Legion has been forced into retreat. We must now prevent the Legion warriors from leaving Gravenhague. The Dread Legion will have to rely on a single ravine to reach the safety of their dropship. We have been contacted by a Legion Mechwarrior who knows he cannot escape. In return for safe passage from Gravenhague, he will turn against his unit when you inspect his mech. Okay. Another 500,000. Stop the Dread Legion mechs from reaching their dropship. Destroy all enemies that try to escape. Or destroy the dropship. Inspect the Dread Legion catapult to activate the traitor. So it's a catapult mech.
Destroy all enemies that try to come down the pass.
Okay. Let's do our usual save.
Game. Game. Save.
Alright, let's see here. Situation. Let's look at my journal. One moment. Alright. After Devonshire, I was sure we were done. We took control of the water and cut the Dread Legion off from their dropships. Ordinarily, the Dread Legion would sue for peace. And after some macho posturing and angry negotiations, the Dread Legion would give the Combine some cash or mechs, or both, and then the Combine would allow the Dread Legion to depart. But not this time. Fukuzawa wants the Dread Legion dead, every last one of them. I have arrived at the pass, a dry riverbed. The river cut a deep gorge in the continental shelf even after it had entered the ocean. The surface of the continental shelf is too windy for a dropship to land safely. The Dread Legion mechs that couldn't scale the cliffs or descend on jump jets will have to come down the pass, and that's where I have to stop them. Okay, the Dread Legion doesn't know it yet, but they're about to be betrayed by one of their own. Brian Barrington, who pilots a 65-ton catapult, has decided that the Legion can't escape Gravenhague alive, so he's willing to turn on them at my say-so in exchange for transportation off-planet. He better have stockpiled a lot of sea bills because no one will hire him after this. Okay. I guess we can try to take out the dropship this time.
Online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Thermal optics engaged.
It's going down.
He's as good as dead, sir.
Look at that big thing.
Enemy aircraft destroyed. Mission successful.
Yes! Enemy down.
Damn. I'm surprised I destroyed it that fast. Okay. Well, it earned me about the same amount of money, and I don't think I took the damage that I took the first time. Alright, let's see what the repairs look like this time. Alright, the Awesome took some damage, but not an insane amount. 58,000, that's fine. Hunchback we're not using yet. Dragon. Okay, 3,000 sea bills, that's fine. Bombardier took no damage this time. Okay. I don't understand why he took $2 million worth of damage before. I've never seen that before. I don't think I've seen that back in the day. Anyway.
Select game.
Let's save another one.
Game. Save.
Okay, so what do we got now? Now we prepare for our final triumph. The remaining Dread Legion mechs are hiding in the rusted hull of a huge ocean liner high on the former shoreline. Go into the ship and destroy the disloyal mercenaries. Okay. 1,000,000 sea bills plus bounty. Okay, so let's see here. We're low on water again. Oh, what the hell? The Gravenhague water tanks took more damage than we had thought. 2 have suffered a serious leak, and the intense water pressure means that we can't patch them until they're almost empty. The locals have been trying to find replacement containers, but most of the water will be lost. That's not good. Search teams have been out hunting for the Dread Legion. The Curitans estimate that at least 60% of the Dread Legion forces are still in the field, but I think it's more like 80%. I still haven't figured out what the hell the Dread Legion was doing here in the first place. They couldn't have seriously thought they would survive on this stinking planet. It's hot, uncomfortable, and useless. Why anyone would want to be here is a mystery to me. I suppose poverty doesn't give the civilians a choice, but the Dread Legion has never had money problems. We have found a whole nest of Dread Legion mechs. They are hidden in the hull of a wrecked ocean liner, from back when this sea actually had water in it. The Draconis mechs are going to wait for me to flush them out. Fortunately, this will be my last mission. The Curitans are tired of paying me, and have already sent for a dropship. I can't wait to get back to Outreach and have a bath. Okay.
Your target. Enemy mechs located inside this wrecked ship.
Okay. Let me check my duty roster real quick before I start. Looks good. Oh, whoops. Wrong button.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Everything under control here.
Covered, sir.
Okay, those two are going to head for Nav Alpha, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Oh, I'm going to need them, actually. What am I doing?
On my way.
Joining formation, sir.
I think the Draconis mechs are going to fight me instead this time.
Attention, Mercenary. This is the Dread Legion. Whatever the Draconis Combine is paying you, we'll double it. You just turn around, head for your dropship, and we'll take care of the rest.
Alright. We're probably going to have to fight these guys.
Rattler, this is Draconis Command. Your employer. Where do you think you're going, mercenary? All Draconis units. The mercenaries have betrayed us. Destroy them. It's going down.
Okay.
It's as good as dead, sir.
It's going down.
Mission terminated.
Enemy down.
Now we're talking. Okay, 4 million C-bills. That's what we needed. As you have failed to meet the terms of your contract, you have been terminated. You have allowed the Dread Legion to escape without retribution for their faithlessness. In fact, we suspect that your actions today are another example of a mercenary's treacherous nature. We intercepted the Dread Legion's transmitted bribe attempt, but our radio equipment failed to pick up your reply. We have no proof that you allowed the Legion to escape, but I suggest that you watch yourself, Merc. The battle for Gravenhague is over. The Dread Legion has finally abandoned their position on the heights, and many have managed to escape in dropships. Over half of the Dread Legion is believed to have escaped, although Draconis Combine representatives vow that they will be stopped at the Gravenhague jump point. Now that the Dread Legion has abandoned Gravenhague, their motives have become reason clear. Colonel Daniel Jungle Tiger Brenner, the wily and dangerous leader of the Dread Legion, captured Gravenhague in order to secure an ancient Star League technology cache. The search was apparently successful 2 weeks ago, which coincides with the Dread Legion's early attempts to withdraw from Gravenhague. According to one Dread Legion officer, the Star League cache contains several advanced computers and a large data store. While the Combine prepared for a major battle with the Legion was looking for the cache. Once they found it, they fled Gravenhague. The Combine has refused to make any offers for the technology, but rumors suggest that the Federated Commonwealth has already offered the Dread Legion several hundred million C-bills. In a radio interview with a CNS reporter, Colonel Brenner stated that the Federated Commonwealth's offer for the Starleague cash more than covered the Legion's costs on Gravenhague. According to Colonel Brenner, the Dread Legion can now buy a new company of battle mechs, pass the entire Legion on to our sons and daughters, and retire in style. We're even thinking of starting a Dread Legion franchise. Wow. And I got double the pay, and I didn't have to suffer, the loss of my 2 lance mates, so I came out ahead as well.